Well, good evening, everybody. How's it going today? Life treating you good? I'm Sanguine the Vampire Queen, and welcome back to the 100 line Last Defense Academy. Last time, we lost Best Girl. We have no idea where she is. Probably somewhere in the school still, but she just disappeared. No trace of her was left. Dear brother Dearest was gonna try to seduce her. And let's just say it was very cringe of him to try that. We did fight, and we did get 2 new party members who actually wanted to join the fight this time in the form of Tsubasa and Gaku. And Gaku is just funny. A little guy with a minigun, what will he do? I think it's funny. All that being said, let's hop back into it. If I can, there we go. I think we left off at, yeah, we were on day 19 and we were given some new areas to explore. So I guess we'll start off with checking out the second floor. The game audio is still muted. What am I doing? I should really set that on a toggle for OBS. Well, it wasn't that long and I noticed right away this time. Alright, so we're on floor 2. Okay, let's have a look at the library. Or the training room. Yes. Oh, hey, Takumi. You came to check out this room too, huh? Yeah, I was curious about what this update to the VR machine was all about. Looks like they added some new scenarios for us to try out. They might actually be kind of fun. Wanna jump in with me and sometime and see who can get the best score? Yeah, let me get back to you on that. Takamura seems like the competitive type. I don't think I'd be able to keep up if he really got into it. New VR, ooh. What are you doing here? It's so much quieter without Siri and Miss Shizuhara around. And the atmosphere is so relaxed now that nobody's pressuring the non-fighters to fight anymore. I guess everything worked out for the best after all. For you, maybe. True. I can train for battle here. That'd be good to do so that to... Might be good to do that to prepare for the defensive battles. I can't speak. Alright. Now to the library. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Is it here? Yeah, it is. The old medieval door, of course. How could I not expect that? Sure enough, this is the library. This is wonderful. They've got a huge selection of titles from all kinds of genres. I don't think I've ever seen this many books. Not even the TRC's libraries. How about that? I'm not much of a reader, so I've never really thought about how many books we had. Believe me, this is impressive. I used to spend most of my spare time reading. Being around people always made me nervous. Books were my refuge from the world. Eito doesn't hesitate to speak his mind anymore. I guess this experience has helped him break out of his shell. How about you, Shoma? Do you like to read? Do you have a favorite book? If you think I'll have any interest to add to this conversation, you're gonna be disappointed. I don't read or watch TV or play video games or engage with any kind of media worth talking about. I'm sorry for being so thoroughly uninterested. That's okay. So is it the only books here? Nothing extra, like the Gift-O-Matic in the rec room? I don't think so. Although there are some rather unusual choices on the shelves. There's guide on combat techniques, military strategy, that kind of thing. They might teach us something that can help us against the invaders. I think that's more your area of expertise than mine. Oh, that's fair. I'll let you know if I come across anything useful. Thanks, Ato. Reading study has been unlocked. You can access it during free time. So I'm guessing you'll let me increase my stats? There's a lot of books. I'm not sure if they'll be useful to me since I seldom read. That's how you know there's a reading achievement in the game. Alright, let's go check out the garage. How much do you want to bet Tsubasa's in there? Okay. Parking lot. We're looking for the garage, boy. Strange room, no. Not the bathrooms. Cafeteria, no. Okay, guess it has to be the parking lot then. Entrance hall, no. Never mind, I lied. It's the... I forgot the door tools in it. How could I? Oh, this is the garage, huh? Looks like there's some cool stuff in here. Cool doesn't even begin to cover it. Oh, look at this. Isn't it awesome? And that over there. Oh, wow. You never find these things in such good condition. You sure seem excited. Well, duh. I never expected the school's lineup of facilities to include the workshop of my dreams. If you ever want to make adjustments to your class weapon, just let me know. I'd be glad to handle any customization work. Customize my class weapon? Yep, this place has everything. Aren't our class weapons supposed to be like manifestations of our will to fight? Channeled through our blood or something? Is it even possible to customize them? To be honest, I'm not 100% sure on the details either, but there's equipment here specifically designed to do just that. I have a feeling I'll be spending a lot of time here. I'll have this gear up and run faster you can say. Oh god. How do I say this? Methylcyclopendo manganese mono. God, that sounded awful. I'm sticking with it though. I can't even say that shit. Wow, I knew Tsubasa was in the machines, but I had no idea she could be this passionate about them. Oh boy, I can't wait to get started. Who wants to be first? Doesn't have to be a complete overhaul. Just let me tweak it a little. Whoa, calm down, Tsubasa. I know you're excited, but let's take things slow, okay? New skill development has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Okay, now I've taken a look at all new rooms and facilities that were unlocked today. I think I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Bum. Even after a full day's rest, I'm still tired. I let out a long breath and felt any motivation to do something productive drain away. Instead, I made for the comforting embrace of my bed. My aches and pains were more than manageable now, but I still wasn't in peak form, not by a long shot. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a minute. I lay down and let my body go completely limp. I wasn't going anywhere else today. And so I snoozed away my 19th day at Last Defense Academy in relative peace and comfort. For once he got sleep! Let's go! Oh, come on, Sue.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine!
Aye, sir.
Get ready for your 20th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school.
Even though Surya's gone, I love his voice. Once I was out of bed and on my feet, I stretched, feeling my back, arms, and legs straightening out for the first time in a while. Yeah, I guess last night finally did the trick. I feel so much better now. Looks like I'll have a normal day today. I'll do a cafeteria and see how everyone else is doing. Hell yeah. But when I got to the cafeteria, there was nobody there. I guess I'm here first today. Well, stranger things have happened. I'll grab some breakfast and wait for him. I sat there on my own for a few minutes, until a door finally opened and someone else walked in. Ah, hello, Takumi. What a pleasure to see you first thing in the morning. You're making it sound like we woke up together. It's kind of strange for the others not to be here yet, isn't it? You think they're still asleep? Could be. A lot of them stayed up last night, even past the evening announcement. Really? Why'd they do that? Some of them want to keep snacking, others were using the new facilities. They're pretty much just doing whatever they felt like. Does that count as freedom or anarchy? Maybe a little bit of both. We don't really have any authority figures here anymore. It's like if students at a regular school were given free reign with no teachers or student council. I'm glad they're enjoying themselves, of course, but I can't help thinking we should be using this time to come up with some new strategies. I don't know. You never know what the enemy is going to do until they show up. How do you plan for that? Plus, those guys would never go along with strategy meetings or group training sessions or anything like that. At least not without someone to organize it all. Are you saying we need a new leader? Why don't you do it, Takumi? I think you'd do a wonderful job. Me? You've got to be kidding. I'm not leader material. I disagree. You're considerate of others, you always have our backs in battle, and you never give up hope. I'd be proud to follow someone like you. Knock it off. You're making me blush. I'm telling you, I don't handle responsibility very well. Well, if you really don't want to, I won't force you. But leader or no leader, we'll still be there for each other when it counts. That's what being friends is all about. Whatever happens, we'll be okay. Right? Right. We'll find a way to make it work. None of the others came to the cafeteria that morning. It was just me and Ato. We talked for a little longer before heading back to our dorms. Okay. No Serie, no Haruko. Right now it's liberating, but this lack of discipline could lead to problems later down the line. Then again, I can't imagine any of us stepping up to lead the unit at this point. Dwelling on it won't help though. I'm sure I can find a better use for my time. I got access to new places now, and after all the sleeping I've been doing lately, I'd prefer to do something active today. Let's go check out those facilities. The garage has been unlocked. You can now develop new skills. Ooh! Use your free time wisely to develop powerful weapon skills. From now on, you can upgrade class weapons from the VR training room and ooh, that's convenient. Nice. Library's been unlocked. You can now do... You can now do reading study. You can raise the grade of your choice by reading books related to the subject during reading study. Since you can only choose to increase one specific grade at a time, make sure you take advantage of this option if as needed. I mean, I could do that, but I could also just go to the Gift-O-Matic and train with people. That just seems like a more efficient way. But also, it's kind of a double-edged sword since I need materials. Okay, where did I do first? War room, no. Not the rec room or the lounge. Fence room, third floor class. It's on the second floor, isn't it? Bum, bum, bum. Classroom. Yeah, training room's here. I think at the other end was the other room. Run, Takumi. Run your scrawny little legs over there. Yeah, library. Alright, let's see. I came all the way to the library. I might as well read something. The books on this shelf look interesting. Which one should I choose? Oh, okay. You know what? Give me my expertise. Give me math. Calculation, probability theory and fate, analysis, mathematical happiness theory. happy math. Okay, let's do probability. I'll try reading this book today. Probability Theory and Fate. In the world of pure physics, events dictated only by probability theory are determined. Even if you make the right decision, no matter how hard you work, if the gods make a bad roll of the dice, everything will be for nothing. True! The world is not fair. Most things are beyond the control of human will. However, that's no reason to throw it all away. If you remain undaunted by cruel fate and never giving up, you will surely be blessed with the greatest roll of all one day. The dice rolling gods only smile at those who fight against unreasonable rolls. Me in every D&D session. And against a Vecna. So don't let unreasonable fate win, huh? Those are words I can take to heart. Reading this book increased your calculation by 5. I feel getting smarter already. Whew, that was productive. I should come back and read another book from the shelf sometime. Reading the same book twice during reading study will be enough to finish the book completely, greatly increasing the corresponding grade. Okay, that is good to know. Once fully read, the effect of the book will decrease. Be sure to balance your reading with your other student activities and giving gifts. Okay, good to know. Okay, so I don't feel like using that feature, so let's teleport to the first floor. Yeah, go to the garage. Let's see if these two are geeking out together. I can spend time with you, but I want to see what you say. Being cooped up in school all day is making me all depressed. But I wouldn't give to hop on a motorcycle and feel the wind on my face again. Okay, cool. Manual. Class weapon modifications? You've come to the right place. Okay, so this is just another way we can do this. Well, I think it's only fair that we see what Gaku has. We can't level up this yet until we get social studies up. We can level up Take This. Buff all allies and gain at +1 attack. You'll learn Take This. What is Take This effect? Oh, that is the effect. I'm guessing it's just an upgrade to a support skill. Attack all enemies in range at start of player's turn. Can't level up his other skill yet, but what about Tsubasa? Learn Early Strike. Okay, it just seems like a early attack, right? Boost Hemo Anima to unlock Counter Strike. Ooh, actually, yes, that's good. Give me that. That's a good skill. Unleash a powerful close-range stab attack. Ignores armor when calculating damage. That actually seems pretty good too. That takes... Oh, that's just... do it. More skills, the better. We can level it up again and we'll get voltage gain? Okay, that seems worth it, but let's see what everyone else has. Ooh, yes. That's good. We got Counter-Strike now. So let's give everyone Counter-Strike if we can. Oh wait, some have Early Strike, some have Counter-Strike. Ooh. So Early Strike acts first, but Counter-Strike acts second. Yeah, fuck it. Give everyone who can Counter-Strike. That just seems like a good ability to have in general. Learn Jury, attack diagonally, mow down enemies in the front. That gives more voltage gain, so I'll take it. More voltage, more super attacks? Yes, please. I think we can't upgrade Homicide again until we get Linguistics up. That increases the range. And we can't upgrade Side Slash, or we can upgrade Impact Stab. Well, since you're the main character, Takumi, we are gonna need you. And Gaku can learn... Yeah, give him Early Strike. I think that's enough spending for now. Perfect. You know where to find me if you need anything else. I love her. She's adorable. She's so cute. Makes me happy seeing you're all giddy. Let's go to the gift-o-matic in the rec room. I not want to talk to you. It's on the 3rd floor, right? Okay. So if I, oh, it's escape, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go to the report cards. So we know you like driving gloves, but there's another accessory. You're not around. Darumi likes items, but let's see what we can find for... Actually, yeah, let's... Oh! Interesting. Just found out Dark Forest Hypothesis is just Shiva's a Berserker Hypothesis. It happens. It happens, Gorku. Alright. Let's see. Let's see if we can find out if anyone likes a certain item. Let's see. Oh, we can set filters for everything. Destroy everything. Let's try and find Darumi's item. Yeah, it is an item. Destroy all civilizations versus exterminating all life across galaxies. It does, to be fair. Alright, so we're finding a item for Darumi. E. Okay. To be honest, I think she would like the splatter movie sign. Definitely not a book cover, that's definitely an Ato item. So yeah, let's make a splatter movie posters. And give it to Darumi. She is probably going to love this. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
No. Hey, fair enough, Gorku. I understand. Creativity went up by 20. Yo, level 2 linguistics. Would have thought making fiction about... True.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night, recording of Serie
Huh?
A. There's nighttime announcement. Not that anyone cares anymore, apparently. Well, I've got nothing else to do. My body knows when it's tired. I'll do like it says and turn in. My regular routine was starting to reassert itself. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep. Oh? Go right ahead, too. I don't mind.
Up and Atom troops, time to
Rise and shine! Nah, how did I do my Serie voice? I love you too, peanut butter and juice.
Get ready for your 21st day of active service here at
Last Defense Academy!
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
I love his voice. It's so adorable.
Give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
He put so much gusto in it. Day 21 already. I've still got 79 more to go, but that doesn't feel so impossibly long anymore. Once I make it to the end, I'll go home. I'll see Karawa again, and everything will be fine. I have to keep going. I can't give up. Now, what do I do this morning? Everyone seems to have given up on meeting in the cafeteria first thing. Maybe I'll pass on today as well, and probably find something else to do. More free time, baby! Okay, so, we can go make... Oh wait, let's go make Ato a book cover. He'd probably like that. Oh, Subasa's in here too. Look at her just being adorable in here. Okay, so a book cover, I definitely know who... I have a hunch I know who'd want that. Place for your glasses before you sleep. Comes with glasses cleaner to keep the lens. Never mind, this is Ato. Yeah, we will gladly craft a glasses stand. Boom. Gee, I wonder who wears glasses. What do you think, Ato? Takamaru could put it on as well, but it's definitely Ato.
This could actually be pretty useful. Thank you, Takumi.
Calculation went up by 4, and analysis went up by 4. Ah, that was as much as I hoped it would be. Okay. So let's make more gifts and then we'll go out on an expedition tomorrow. The only person we haven't done is Gaku and Tsubasa. He wants an item, so I imagine it would be money. Knowing Gaku. Or at least something of monetary value. Filter items again. Folk song compilation. Milk bottle lids. Pretty shells. That is something he definitely want. Simple toys, Rubik's Cube, winter ice cream stick. Not buying the Dear Sister gift box. Vegetable sick pouch. Okay, I actually don't know what he'd like. I could see it maybe being the winning ice cream stick. You know what, we'll come back to him. What else could people like? Because it's giving us hints, and I'm assuming it'll make us some better stuff. Tools! Actually, that might be a better one. We are mid-max. Wait, that's not tools. There we go. Toolkit. Well, I think it's obvious. Yeah, craft a toolkit and we'll give it to Tsubasa.
Is this for me? Wow! You have
Called
no
it.
idea how happy you just made me.
She's so technology went up by 20. Good job! Shirie approves of your methods. Well, that's one way to get some stats up.
Hey, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay.
He has a cute hat.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night, recording. No attack today. That's a relief. I know it's only a temporary reprieve. The invaders aren't going to stop. They will attack again. But if I spend all my time worrying about that, I'd go crazy pretty fast. I'll try to just keep it in the back of my mind whenever I can. Forcing my thoughts away from serious matters, I allowed myself to drift off. Day 22. Bong. What? Excuse me, sir.
Time to rise and shine.
Sir, why are you wearing...
Get ready for your 22nd
Why are you wearing face paint?
day of active service
He's got his
here
war
at
face
Last
on.
Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable.
Have I been missing
to pave
these
the
little
way
subtle
to
gags the whole
humanity's
time?
future greatness.
Because
Be
bro's
ready to
holding a
give your
box and wearing
lives to
paint this
protect our
time.
beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Please comment on it, Takumi. Now then, what should I do today? Oh, no comment on it. Interesting. So he does not pay attention to it at all. Good to know. Okay, I think today's the day we go to the entrance and go get some more materials. Oh, but first, let's go see if I can upgrade my stuff at Tsubasa's garage. Because if I leveled up my stats, I don't. Oh, I'm just broke. You know what? That also explains it. That's the funnier explanation. I need to go out and get more money. We can teach him eat this, but nah. Let's go... Yeah, let's go on an expedition then. and go get some more supplies. Fire extinguishers are... Wait, they're under maintenance? I can't go outside? Okay then. Never mind. Okay, weird. I thought we'd be able to. But I guess we may as well abuse the... Wait, did we even do the training room yet? Where is it? There it is. VR training machine. We S-rank that one. Combat members. Oh, this will actually give us This is exactly what I needed, but also... Hopefully it's just for one. Alright, I got my fingers ready. Annihilate all enemies. Okay.
Let's freaking go!
Come on, Takamaru. Vroom.
Time for battle.
Yeah, tech that.
Broken so soon.
Good to go.
These guys have 4 hit points each, so
Let's do it to it!
let's do a good old homicide, Narumi.
Let's do this!
My turn.
Well, I guess we can side slash over here. Yeah, end turn. If they attack the generator, it's fine. It doesn't really matter since they still seem to get a lot of S ranks anyway.
My turn.
Okay, let's head over here. Ooh, actually, let's clear out everyone over here first. And then
Whenever.
I want you over here. Yeah, that way.
Out of my way.
Nice.
Satisfying.
And now this might work.
Let's freaking go!
Yeah, let's add armor to Takamaru.
Let's
And
give it to
then,
him.
because of his ability, we're just gonna ram him in here. Actually, do I want him right here? Nah, let's set him over here. Yeah, come on, Takamaru. 6 shield. And now, he should be fine. Because all that shield isn't for show. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, I don't have enough voltage yet, but that's fine.
It's killing game time!
Yeah, tech over here. Nice. And now, can Takamaru use his ability? Yeah, ain't got nothing on me.
Eat my dust!
Vroom. And now that should get us, yeah, a lot of AP. Let's go.
Say when.
Ooh, this is,
All right.
that's a pretty good ability, actually. We can kill the guy in front of us.
Don't bother me!
Okay, this should be easy.
Let's do it to it! Stab, stab, stab!
Okay, he's stunned, so...
Time to move. Take this.
Yeah, I think this is just
Time for
GG's.
battle.
Because now we just slowly move the
Now
big ol' meat cleaver in everyone's way, and
out
GG's.
of my way. All right. Let's
Oh
get
wait, I
started.
just noticed how much damage he's doing. Yippee! That was pretty dang easy. 3 turns, defense. Oh, do we get bonuses? We do! Let's go! S rank, baby. Hell yeah. Bing bong. Oh, somebody's here. Okay, who could it be? I open up the door and welcome my guest inside. Hey there, Takumi. I've come to extend a little invitation to you. Oh? What are you inviting me to exactly? We still haven't celebrated our last victory, so I thought we could get everyone together for a party. Gaku and I spent yesterday evening getting it ready. Apparently he's picked up a few tricks from all the jobs he's worked in the food industry. Oh, fuck yeah. Huh. I never expected cooking to be Gaku's thing. Alright, I'm in. Are we doing it in the cafeteria like usual? No, actually. We're going to make it a barbecue, outside in the schoolyard. Cooking food out in the fresh open air is something we can never... In the fresh open air is something we can... I cannot speak today, damn it. Something we never could have done in Tokyo Residential Complex. Why not take this opportunity to enjoy it? You've got a point. Feel free to drop by whenever you're ready. I'll go and let the others know. Fuck yeah. Eito left, pausing at the door to give me one of his timid smiles. A barbecue, huh? Yeah, I guess that could be fun. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Tsubasa. You know, lately I can't help wondering about what might be inside the defense room. We've been here for a while. Why is it only bothering you now? And once I get fixated on an idea, I find it really hard to let it go until I've seen it through. I even took one of the fire extinguishers up to the defense room and tried to put out the undying flames with it yesterday. You did what? Oh, that's why it didn't work yet. That makes sense. It didn't work though. Some new flames rose up to take their places right away. I never got any closer to opening the door, but I'm more curious than ever now. Even we can't get inside that room. That's some impressive security. Damn right it is. Alright, let's continue. The undying flames guarding the defense room are built different. Wonder how the monster's gonna get through there. Or the enemy. As Syrie would say! Entrance hall. Cool. Maybe I can find a love letter inside. Yeah, right. What did I click on? Oh, shoe lockers. Whoops. Yeah, entrance hall. Yeah. Gotta admit, I had my doubts, but this setup is freaking sweet. Yeah, I know, right? Cooking at school is already kind of a novelty, and now we get to do it under a real open sky too. Well, I've been grilled at school plenty of times. Makes a change to be the one doing the grilling. Sounds like you've had it pretty rough. Hey, are we here to talk or eat? Come on, let's get started already. Yeah, okay, help yourselves. We've got plenty, so eat as much as you want.
It sounds like a challenge. Hope you're ready for this stuff to get annihilated.
Oh my god. That looks delicious. I like how Takamaru's going for the biggest steak up there. And I think Gaku's about to try and fight him for it. That's adorable. Aw, but look at Shoma in the background. I'll be honest, I don't really know any good sci-fi. Well, I guess that's a lie. I guess I could say maybe... No, that's it. That's just a show. I was gonna say Ghost in a Shell. That was about it. First thing came to mind. Alright, let's continue.
You think you can eat more than my brothers and sisters? This is nothing. I'll keep it coming till you're all satisfied.
Yippee!
This is fun. It's so different from any of the barbecue parties I've been to before.
Ooh!
It was unnerving at first, the way the sky just goes on and on forever. But I think I'm starting to like it.
Yippee!
Really? I still can't get used to it. But maybe that's just me.
This fish is so cold and refreshing.
Oh, you're eating... Is that sashimi?
Hey, I haven't grilled that one yet. It's still frozen.
What are you doing, you Nimrod? Don't eat the frozen fish!
That's all right. I'll have it as it is. I actually prefer my food nice and frosty.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Ema? It's not sashimi and it's not sushi. That is just dead-ass a fish. I'll move my head out of the way. What the fuck? Dude. Cook the fucking fish.
Yeah, waiting for it to cook is boring anyway.
Alright, you win.
But that anticipation's half the fun of a barbecue.
True.
I don't know what half this stuff is, but it sure is good. You know, I've heard that human meat tastes like chicken.
Where have I heard that line before? That sounds so familiar.
This is chicken.
It's nice to see everyone having a good time.
It sure is. Aw, Shoma. Is something the matter, Shoma? Why aren't you eating? Huh? Oh, well... It's nothing. Sorry if I made you worry. I'm fine. Really. Well, if you're sure... Seemed like you want to tell me something just now. How do you like the party, Takumi? Oh, hey, Ito. Yeah, I'm having fun. This was a great idea. Where'd you get the grill and all the utensils and stuff, though? I remember seeing these before. Oh, I made them with the Gift-O-Matic. What? All of it? That must have been a lot of work. Maybe, but it was worth it. Just look at how happy everyone is. I went out on a solo mission to get a lot of metal. Even Haruko might have warmed up to us a little more if she could have experienced this. I think that's a moot point. She'd never have allowed us to do something this frivolous in the first place. We've all been so disorganized lately. I miss getting the whole group together like this. You were really worried about us, huh? You know, Eito, I think you'd make a great leader. Why don't you give it a try? Oh no, I couldn't do that. I won't have a record of selfishly running off and trying to do everything myself. You're making too much of that. Well, I'm still not very confident talking to people, let alone leading them, and my health isn't exactly reliable either. Putting someone like me in charge would be asking for trouble. I still think you're being hard on yourself. But anyway, you did a great job setting all this up. You and Gaku, of course. Thank you. It was really Gaku who did most of the work. I just got the ball rolling. Well, I shouldn't monopolize your time. Feel free to go mingle. He's right. We don't get together very much these days. I should make the most of it and see how everyone's doing. Shoma. Come to think of it, Shoma seemed like he had something on his mind earlier. Maybe I can get him to speak to me about it now. Yeah, let's talk to him now. I feel bad for the little guy. He's just sitting here in the corner. Hey, Shoma. Do you have a minute? You want to talk to me? Alright, but you should adjust your expectations. Everything from sophisticated conversation to lowbrow humor goes right over my head. I'm told I can get frustrating. Never mind about that. It looked like you had something to say when I spoke to you before. What's bothering you? He really just said... Yeah. It's okay. You can tell me. The truth is, I remembered something. While I can't be sure, I think that's something to do with why we're here. Huh? Oh, you know why we were brought here, Shoma? Hi, by the way, I was eavesdropping. And before you say anything, I couldn't help it. My hearing's just that good. If I curse. Hey guys, Shoma knows what we're really doing here. Darumi! Try to shut her up, but the damage had been done. Within a few seconds, the rest of the group had gathered around us. What? You know why we're actually here, Shoma? For real? Yeah, for realsies. He said so himself. He had just unlocked a repressed memory or something. You remembered something important, yeah? Let's hear it. There's no point in trying to hide it now, Shoma. Don't be afraid. Just tell us what you know. Alright. I'm sorry for making things so difficult. Shoma took a deep breath and began mumbling an explanation. Last night, I had a dream. A dream? I know what you're thinking, but it wasn't a normal dream. It was more like a memory. Even after I woke up, I was sure of it. It was something that actually happened. A dream that brought back an old memory. That sounds a lot like the dreams I've been having about Karwa. What did this dream make you remember? Back in the residential complex, I spent some time in the hospital. It's weird that I forgot about that until now. Anyway, it was a place called Kamakura General Hospital. Danganronpa, my beloved. Kamakura. Doesn't ring any bells.
I don't remember why I was checked in or how long I stayed, but I was definitely there. And while I was there, they put me in some kind of machine.
Interesting.
A machine?
What kind of machine? Yeah, kind of a pod or a cylinder. Just big enough to fit a person inside. I don't see where this is going. The thing is, there are machines just like that one. Right here in the school. What? There's a room here where the lights don't turn on, right?
The machine in my dream memory was just like the ones in there.
Oh.
You mean the broken ones we couldn't get working?
Yes, those ones. That's why they put me inside at Kamakura. Uh-huh. You were in a weird machine like that? And you're sure it wasn't... And you're sure it was back at the complex, not here? What did it do to you? What are those things even for? I don't really know. That's where my memory cut off. Really? That's it? You don't even remember why they put you in it? No, I don't. I'm sorry. So, I'm guessing you don't know what the ones we have here do either. I'm sorry. I tried, but I can't remember any more details. Wow, what an intriguing mystery! Are you sure it wasn't just a really vivid dream, though? Dreams are weird like that. They can feel real, but in the end, they're just random information your brain tries to spin into something more coherent. Isn't it more likely your subconscious brought out the memory of the machines you've seen before? How can you say for sure this hospital trip was a real memory? Would you really forget about something that important? You're right. I'm sorry. It was probably just a dream. The hell? After all that? What about this Kamakura General Hospital? Probably just some random words I mistook for the name of a real place. Wait, Shoma. Are you sure you want to write it off like that? Yes, it's fine. I'm always getting things wrong. Why should this time be any different? I mean, you'd think some of us would have heard of that hospital too, if it was real, but it doesn't sound familiar to me. Everyone, I'd like to offer my sincere apologies for getting your hopes up. Bad enough I ruined the mood by bringing up a heavy subject like this, but that I couldn't even tell you anything useful. I'm going to hide under a rock like the bottom feeder I am. Please, try to forget any of this ever happened. Shoma finished his overly formal apology and retreated to the inside of the school. Poor little guy. I feel like he's trustworthy. That's not bullshit. So, what was that all about? Just a misunderstanding, sister dearest. No need to give his silly dreams a second thought. A silly dream? Is that really all it was? I'm not so sure. Now that that's settled, let's get back to the party. Who's ready for a taste of my world-famous Maruko marinade? Oh, now you're talking. Give me a triple bossy deluxe, animal style. Oh, okay, Bubble Bass. My jaw's getting tired from eating so much solid food. I think I'll just make some marshmallow skewers. Come on, Takumi. Let's go. Yeah, okay. Are we gonna go check on Shoma? The barbecue lasted the rest of the day, and long past sundown. By the end of it, we're so stuffed we could barely move. Fuck yeah, those are best barbecues. Eventually, we had to admit defeat and call it a night. I'm so full. I'll never even look at a burger again. Back in my room, I lay on my bed, feeling better than I had in a long time. Had I overindulged? Maybe. Would happy days like this become a distant memory and next time those invaders attack? Definitely. But for now, I just want to enjoy it. Just then, something weird began to happen to me. Why do I feel so sleepy? Even considering that the later hour, this wasn't normal. It was like someone had yanked out my power cord and left me suddenly devoid of energy. I wasn't just tired, I was practically paralyzed. Is it cause I ate too much? But I don't think... Oh, that's not good. Takumi? Memory?
What's that you're reading?
Why'd that sound so casual?
Some old book I found in the library. It's got stuff about the world outside the complex in it.
Silly Karawa, the outside world isn't real.
The world outside? What's the point in reading about that?
There doesn't have to be a point to everything. I just think it's neat.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Taki, did you know they have these things called seasons out there?
I would say I think you need to go touch grass, but I don't think there is even any in the complex.
I told you not to call me that at school. It's embarrassing.
It gets colder or warmer or darker or lighter depending on the time of year, and it all goes around in a cycle.
So it keeps changing? I mean, that sounds like it'd be really annoying.
Describing seasonal change accurately, Takumi.
They've got rain too. Water that falls right out of the sky. And sometimes it freezes
my
and
favorite.
turns into something called sleet.
I see.
Other times, the wind and the rain get really strong. They call that a storm.
Personally, I call it Virgil, but that works too.
In some parts of the world, storms get so bad, they can even blow buildings over.
I mean, it's the storm that is approaching.
I can't even imagine that. The outside world sounds dangerous.
But that's what makes
It's
it.
a good thing we don't have to
I was
worry
about
about
to say,
all that
that's what
stuff.
makes it fun.
Here in the
Sometimes it's
complex,
genuinely horrifying.
Everything's nice and safe. And nothing ever changes.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
You're so boring, Taki.
True.
Don't you ever get tired of knowing what's gonna happen all the time?
Preach, Karwa.
Where's your sense of adventure?
You know, you're the only one in our whole class who thinks like that.
She's very open-minded.
So what? I'm
That's
free
a
to
good
like
thing.
what I like, aren't I? And I think the outside world sounds really cool.
You're so weird.
In the best way possible, though. Day 23. Wait, what? You were knocked out for 2 days? Damn. Gaku's cooking hits different.
Up and Atom troops, time to
Okay, this time...
rise and
Okay, my eyes weren't
shine.
playing on me last time. He just has his drink here now.
Get ready for your 24th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
I love these.
Prepare
She's
to
reading
spend
it off
another
a
day
script.
enduring the
She's just
unendurable
like,
and suffering the insufferable
line.
to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Yippee! The morning announcement eased me awake, but it took longer than usual for me to start moving around and thinking straight. Once I did, though, I realized something was wrong and scrambled out of bed. Wait, did I hear that right? Our 24th day? No, that's wrong. Today's day 23, isn't it? There must have been some mistake. The morning announcement had never been rung before. What did this mean? Oh, that's not good. Whoa! I opened the door and froze in place, unsure for a moment what I was seeing. Drops of water were falling from above. Not just in one spot either. The sky was full of them. The drops themselves were tiny, but there were so many that the ground was soaking wet, giving it an uncanny sheen. This must be that rain stuff Karma told me about that time. I don't see what's so great about it. I can't go outdoors without getting wet and cold. I'd better make a break for it and get inside, quick. Give me a slip animation. Shoma, what are you doing out here? You're gonna catch a cold in this. Oh, Takumi. I'm glad you're okay. Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? I've seen some of the others today, but none of you came out of your rooms all day yesterday. None of us? Not for a whole day? Yes, I went to the cafeteria in the morning, but no one else was there. And I thought you'd probably made plans without me, so I went back to my room for a while. Because you didn't eat Gaku's food. I stayed there until I got hungry, but the school seemed quieter than usual. I didn't see anyone for the rest of the day. I was worried something was wrong, but since I'm so useless, I couldn't really do anything about it. Wait, so that 24th day part of the morning announcement wasn't a mistake? Hey, you guys! We got trouble. Big trouble. Yeah, I just heard about it myself. We slept through the entire day yesterday. It's worse than that. We've got a real shit show on our hands. I'll explain later. Just meet me in the cafeteria. I gotta go tell the others. Okay, I'll see you there. Oh, that's not good. I tore away to a dorm room, scattering rainwater on every side. I did as he asked and made my way to the cafeteria. What could have happened? What's the big problem? Wait, the fridge is open. Wait, that's... I can smell burning. And why is the refrigerator covered in ash? No way, no way! I don't believe this! I checked that the coals had gone out before I put the grill away. There's no way I could caught fire again. Looks to me like you didn't check thoroughly enough. Fire safety's top priority for all kitchen staff. They drilled that into every place I worked, even the dive bars. How bad is the damage? How much did we lose? It's not good news. We lost everything. Every last bit of food we had stored away had been burned to crisp. Everything? Thanks to the sprinklers, the fires didn't spread, but started inside the refrigerator. There's no saving any of it. So then, we have to make it through the next 76 days without food. Quite the inconvenience. An inconvenience? We're all gonna starve to death. But we're immortal here, remember? Death holds no dominion over us. We can just keep starving and get brought back over and over. No food required. That's a fate worse than death. More importantly, how did this fire start? Inside the refrigerator of all places. We haven't figured that out yet. Seems like it happened yesterday while we were all asleep. That's strange in itself though, isn't it? How could we all sleep through the whole day? Not everyone. Shoma, you were awake yesterday. Yes, I was, but I didn't notice any smoke or fire. So, peanut butter and juice? This was made by the same guy who made Danganronpa 999. Yeah, some of them do look a little similar. I can see it. But this is from the Danganronpa man. Yes, I was, but I didn't notice any smoke or fire. That's not what I mean. I'm saying you're the one who did this. Uh-huh. Shoma wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? Yeah, he'd be screwing himself over just as much as the rest of us. Yeah, okay, I know. I may not know his motive yet. But you can't deny he had the opportunity. He's the only one who could have done it. Gaku's right. I can't help but attract disdain and suspicion wherever I go. So it's only natural you'd accuse me. I don't mind if you want to consider me the culprit. I'll accept any kind of punishment you want to give me. You can't just take the rap when you didn't do it. We won't solve anything that way. Maybe we should consider why Mr. Ginzaki was the only one awake yesterday. He was the only one who didn't eat anything at the barbecue. Maybe that has something to do with it. Huh? It could have been the food or the drink. Maybe if someone spiked it with some kind of sedative. That would account for why we all slept so long, and Shoma didn't. Where would any of us have gotten sedatives? Who knows? You really think someone put something in our food? Maybe. Aight, Gaku, fess up. You're the one who prepared the food. You had some kind of secret ingredient to the special marinade of yours? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? I can't just accuse someone without supplying a motive. Perhaps you did it without knowing it? The sedative could have been in the ingredients from the start. Why would there be drugs in our food? Surie might have put it there, in case anyone stepped out of line and he needed a way to subdue them. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Sounds like just the kind of thing he would do. We ate that stuff without knowing it was spiked and got put to sleep that way. I'm glad we all agree. Case closed. Then how do you explain the fire? I know it wasn't my grill that caused it. That's the one thing I'm 100% sure of. In that case, someone must have started it deliberately. I agree, but I don't think any of us could be responsible. Knowing the lack of food would also harm the culprit. Are you sure about that? Don't forget, there's someone here who's done plenty of self-destructive stuff already. The SOB that off-Syrian disappeared, Mistress Hiruko obviously didn't care about consequences. Whoever they are, they could have done this too. You don't believe that. You're just trying to make everyone paranoid and make this more like one of your sick killing game fantasies. You noticed? If it wasn't an accident or one of us, that only leaves the invaders. Wait, could that be it? Oh, god damn it, Burning Man! Let's shelf the discussion for now. We have more important things to do. We do? Yes, like staying alive now that all the food's gone. You heard that, man. Everyone, cut off a leg and chow down. I mean, we need to find replacement food sources. Some of us can search the school, but I also want us to form teams to look beyond the wall. We might find some canned food or something in the city ruins. You know what? That's not a bad idea. There's gotta be something we can eat out there. Are invaders edible? Do you think? Ew, gross. I'd rather starve to death than eat those things. Ima, Kakao, and Shoma, I want you to stay on school grounds. I can't risk you getting attacked when you can't fight back. Okay. Alright. But don't expect too much from me. I have trouble even finding my shoes in the morning, and I sleep in them. The rest of us will split into 2 groups and search the area outside the wall of fire. Also, Shoma, what the actual fuck? Take off your shoes before you go to bed. Takumi, can I get you to go with Tsubasa and Gaku? Takamaru, Darumi, and I will take the other side. Sure, sounds good. He took decisive action and got everyone organized in just a few minutes. Eito would make a really good leader. If everyone's ready, we should get started right away.
Huh?
Yeah, let's do this. Oh man, it's all gonna be over if we can't find anything. Don't worry. There's all kinds of stuff in those ruins. We're bound to turn up something useful.
Hey!
Aight, let's get this show on the road. Move out. We made a dash for the entrance hall. Wait, before we leave, I think you should tell the others about it. Yeah, tell them about the man on fire. I don't know if they'll believe me or not, but it has appeared enough times I know it's not just a dream or a coincidence. There's a chance it has anything to do with the weird stuff happening around here. Everyone has a right to know.
Hey!
Hey, guys, there's something I need to take off my chest. To get off my chest. That got their attention. Now that I'd taken the first step, I had no choice but to go on. I told everyone all about the strange apparition I'd seen, about the boy made of undying flames who somehow got inside the academy. It went about as well as I expected. They all looked at me like I was crazy. So you're saying the school is haunted? Don't even go there. The invaders are bad enough. I can't handle spooky stuff on top of that. That facial expression is beautiful. Wake up, babe. New reaction image just dropped. That is hilarious. I love it. I don't think it was really a ghost, but I'm not saying I imagined it either. It may have been solid, but it was real. I could feel its presence.
Hey!
And it seemed to be intelligent too. It was trying to communicate with me.
Huh?
But what was it? Some new kind of invader or something? I can't say for sure, but if it is, it might be the one responsible for destroying our food supplies and getting rid of Syrie. And Haruko too? Eito? What's wrong? Sorry. The idea that we have an enemy inside the school it's just a lot to process. I bet it's a shapeshifter sent to infiltrate and sabotage our unit. It could be any one of us. Erg, I told you to knock that off. We can decide what to do about this mystery invader another time. Food is our top priority right now. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sheesh, you're gonna save the scary stories for after we got back. I won't be able to think about anything else now. Maybe I could have picked my timing better. No shit, Sherlock! Alright, begin the exploration. Oh, do we get to control 2 units this time? So what now? We just walk around and hope we find something useful? Yeah, I guess. Sheesh! Why'd our first ever rainy day have to be the day? My clothes are getting all damp and heavy. Okay, right there then? Okay, mean that there. So I imagine this is gonna be a longer expedition, right? Give me a cool ass rock. Look at the flowers. Although there are no flowers that could be used as crafting material, you're able to find some gardening pumice. Hell yeah. Cobblestone. Yeah, here. Find an altar with an odd statue. Offerings have been placed. Leave an offering. You tried to give an appropriate offering to the altar, but nothing really happened. Damn. Wait, we got debuffed. Oh no, it just took the stone. Okay, fair enough. You'll find a suitcase on the ground. There seems to be something inside, but it's locked. Force it open! You managed to jimmy it open. There's expensive woolens. suit inside. However, he expended a lot of energy. Subas took damage. Oof.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Ooh, 90 metal. You find a small pond. The water is cloudy and you can't see the bottom. There seems to be something down there. Wade into the water. You jump into it searching for crafting materials. Landscape changed. Okay. Oh wait, can we... Oh, we can't extinguish those yet. Yeah, go down this way. I need more money. You see a bear covered in blood staggering through the field. Looks like it doesn't have long left to live. Finish it off! Killing blow! Ooh, a small red crystal. Nothing happens over there. Yeah, let's head this way then. Ugh, what gives? We haven't found anything to eat anywhere. Not even a single can of beans. We can't give up yet. Let's search a little farther out. Yeah, we're gonna go all the way, aren't we? Continue the exploration. This rain stuff really sucks. It's like a giant leaky shower that just won't shut off. The winds are so strong too. It's stinging my face. The strong wind and rain? This means one of those storms that happen in the outside world. How did people ever live like this? I miss the TRC and its air conditioning and regulated temperature. What now? Should we turn back? We still haven't found anything. Let's stick it out a little longer. I know it's not exactly fun walking around in this weather, but it probably won't do us any harm either. Yeah, it'd really suck if we had to go back empty-handed. Oh, I thought we'd get a, like, impediment. What an item. Ooh, grab some rocks from the lab. Normal stone.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Oh, that's actually a good amount. Oh, I wish I had endurance 30. Pull on it. Oof. Find a small pond. The water is cloudy and you can't see the bottom. There's something... There seems to be something down there. Fish it out with a net. BP bronze token, hell yeah.
A little something for me.
100. Alright, let's continue. Throw a stone at it. Yo, redstone fragment.
Yes.
Oh wait, that's the same. Throw a stone at it again. More red crystals.
I'll take that.
We're getting so many crystals.
This storm is getting worse, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me off my feet.
Let's find a ruin or something to take shelter in. It'll probably blow over if we just wait a while.
Sounds good.
True.
Let's go.
Oh, so we get to... Oh, damn, it's cold out there. Oh, what? Borger. Why does she have so many Borgers?
Come on, Karawa, speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
I was really looking forward to seeing that movie with you. Do you have any idea how long you kept me waiting outside the station?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! I seriously thought it was tomorrow. You gotta believe me, I feel terrible about this.
Damn it, Takumi.
You really want to make this right?
Of course I do. I'm already treating you to lunch, aren't I? Aren't you overdoing it a little? You can't be that hungry.
Dang.
I'm not. I'm eating to fill an
Oh,
emotional
Kara,
void.
that's not right.
We planned this out weeks ago. And after all that waiting and counting down the days, you go and flake on me.
Who made the... I'm guessing that's a reference to Five Nights at Freddy's. Either that or Dungeons and Dragons. I'm gonna say William Afton. For 500, Steve. Anyway, I see we're all back from the ad break. We just continued along the board, took shelter, got hit by someone with a pipe, Mike Hager style, and now we are going back to a memory. And she has a lot of fucking burgers. Best girl.
I know.
Bom bom
I messed up.
bom.
I'm sorry.
Well, I might forgive you. If you say the thing.
Say the thing.
Right here? In public?
Do it. Look at how sad you made her talk to me. You say the damn thing.
Oh, okay. I'll say it. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Kadoa. No matter what.
Thanks.
Yippee.
Okay, I forgive you. We're good.
Cool, can I have one of those burgers now? I'm really hungry. Oh,
Now
wait,
don't just stand there looking at me with those bead-eyed eyes. Have some fries or a burger or something.
You bought like 8 of them, why?
You mean all of this is for both of us?
Yeah, I used your money to buy like 9 hamburgers, and for some reason 2 sets of large fries each.
Of course. A petite young lady like myself couldn't possibly eat this much on my own. Just try not to forget when we make plans, okay?
Yeah, this is triggering
It really did make me feel terrible.
This is triggering my food service brain. This is just like too much food. Like, yeah. Alright, immersion break. Yeah, like I work in food service still, and I have had people order like 2 to 3 main dishes all for themselves, and at a certain point where you just have to step in and be like, I would not recommend any more than that, dude. That is way too much food. Unless you're like a professional, unless you're like a Joey Chestnut, I don't think you should get that much. And some take the advice and they're just like, thank you for warning me. And then the others, well, let's just say they do like the Looney Tunes eyes, and they're just like, I should have listened to you. I'm just like, good luck, dude. I normally bring them a doggy bag way ahead of time. Okay, I think that's enough immersion break.
Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if I forgot about you?
I'd feel pretty sad.
If I lost my memory and forgot everything.
Huh?
If I forgot about you. If, the next time we met, I treated you like a stranger. What would you do then?
What are you getting at, Kadoa?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding around.
Oh, wait a minute. Is the person who hit us... Did the person who hit us over the head... Is that... No way, right? Come on, wake up. Wake up, Takumi. No, where am I? When I came to, I was in a place I didn't recognize. I wasn't sure how I got there, or how long I'd been unconscious. What is this place? I couldn't have fallen asleep in that storm, so what am I doing here? My throat was dry, and there was a dull ache at the back of my head. I couldn't summon enough energy to stand up. Eventually I managed to move my neck and glance around. I can't say I liked what I saw. Tsubasa and Gaku were gone. Somehow I'd been left all alone in this strange place. Oh, what happened to the others? They're probably looking for me. I need to head back to the academy. But how? I'm on my own out here. I don't even know where here is. Well, it's obvious. You're in some kind of streets in the middle of ancient Egypt. So Shin Megami Tensei 5, most likely. Also, I don't think I read that. Everything feels so heavy, and without a fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. I tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry rasp. And just like that, I started to drift off again. As my consciousness faded, I became aware of a movement somewhere nearby. That's why I saw it. Who the hell are you? Is that... Oh god, a Serie? Dog, this guy's wearing a beret and not an old-timey fedora. I don't think this is Serie. Now, kiss. Who is that? He looks so goofy and adorable. I love him. Something about them little lips. Hey, yesterday didn't happen. Where am I this time? I sat up and I realized I was in bed. A bed in a room. A room I knew all too well. Or so I thought at first. Something wasn't right though. This isn't my room. While I was struggling to make sense of everything, there was a click and the door to the room opened. And just like that, I came face-to-face with my unlikely savior. Why are you so adorable? You're so tiny.
Feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
As the little gray blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Serie? Who are you? Indeed. Oh, good. I gotta think of a good voice for this one. Indeed. I'm often told we look alike. But it's like, as you say, I am not the Honorable Serie. Likewise, this is not your room back at the last Defense Academy. This is, in fact, the second to last Defense Academy. Honorable Serie? Second to last? You're far from main campus, are you not? With that class armor, you had scarcely been mistaken for a civilian. But I was surprised when I found you. I never expected to see one of our soldiers collapse outside in the wilderness. Okay, I like this voice for... You mean, you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picked up as an unidentified reading in the vicinity, so I tootled off to investigate. That's when I found you, young man. Face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to Academy lickety-split. I guess I must have passed out during the storm. Still, I don't understand how that happened, though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? Maybe it'll come back to me later. I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? It's no wonder you slept for so long. You called this second to last Defense Academy, didn't you? What is this place? And who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question for you, soldier. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta. Rice ball. There were only simple rice balls, but the sight of them made my mouth water. I felt like I hadn't eaten in days. My body moved automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether they were safe to eat. I just shoveled in onigiri after onigiri, just desperate to sate my hunger. It does my heart good to see a youngin' enjoy their food, so. But I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place. I'll have to introduce you to the others as well. There's more fucking characters? Oh. Huh? What others? The other students of this academy, dear boy. They're currently engaged in a training exercise in the gymnasium. Well, what say we continue this conversation there? Oh, I love that. That's a cute laugh. I'll go on ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find a way without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. Okay, goodbye, little guy. Little creature. Adorable little creature. With that said, the strange creature hurried away, his stubby little legs a blur beneath him. There's another academy? Like a second campus? It even has students to protect it, just like ours. Why would they set things up like that, though? I don't understand any of this. I guess I should head to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. Oh, this is interesting. Arrived at second... You can't see it, but I just got an achievement. Arrived at second to last defense academy. That's funny. Wait, will we get shown names? It does not look like it. It looks like all the names are blocked off for now. Well, let's have a look to see if anything's different. Walking through the school hallways gave me major deja vu. It was similar to last defense academy here, but just different enough to be noticeable. Disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was a little unsettling. Yeah, it is slightly different. This is definitely a more yellowed hallway with a different statue. And even the statues are all different. Ooh. The building really is laid out just like last defense academy. It's hard to believe there are two schools as similar as this. I should head over to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. I want to see if you had the same fucking dialogue for all the other bathrooms. Oh, it's all purple in here. For a second, I thought that was like... I read slot numbers there. Right where this little thing is. Okay. Interesting decor. This is very nice looking, actually. Ooh. Let's head down to the next floor. Is it Egypt? Egypt. Wait, is it... Like, I noticed some of the colors are slightly different, and that's what's throwing me off. Yeah, let's head to the gym. As I stepped into a gym, the place fell silent, and everyone who was there turned to look at me.
Huh? Who?
Oh... I'm sorry, do you have a tomato on your head?
Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man. You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up.
Sir. Huh?
Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh?
No shit, Sherlock.
Don't worry. I never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
Okay, I think we found the actual psychopath.
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on your corpse by now.
That is true.
2 days? I was out that long?
Now, where's my thanks?
What?
Being the most high-born member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me. So it's me you should be thanking. Go on, do it. Strip naked, get on your knees, and commit ritual suicide. I demand proper gratitude.
I demand a blood sacrifice. Do it.
Why would you save my life just to make me kill myself?
True. Who the fuck are you people?
Now, young miss. You mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy.
Well, nice to meet you, Nigo. You're actually kind of adorable.
Keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it. Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
Let's do just that.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori.
Ooh.
She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo residential complex, where she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior. You may find her a little old-fashioned at times, but her
gee, why would I
steadfast
find her
sense of
old-fashioned?
justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Ah. Finally.
Thanks.
It's just a normal insane person. She looks and sounds like she just walked out of a historical drama. When you say samurai, this is pretty much what most people imagine. She must be really proud of her heritage.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay unconscious for so long?
I don't know, but it might have to do with this sheer pain in the back of my head.
My head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease. We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
A disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
It is a rare malady known as a migraine. As I understand it, it is caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like.
All right.
Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. Migraine! Migraine!
Oh my god. Ma'am, are you okay? She is from a historical drama.
In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh and indecent requests to see young ladies.
Excuse me? I mean, I wouldn't be against that, but what do panties have to do with anything?
That's not what a migraine is. It's just a really bad headache.
It's not a rare, incurable disease? Lady Kurara, you deceived me!
Oh. I'm getting fucking big gremlin energies from you in particular, you tomato head.
As you can see, Kiyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking. But
Oh, I skipped it, my bad.
as you can see, Kiyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking. But her heart is in the right place.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. She's completely out of touch.
Moving on, this is Yugamu Omokage. He's a fine, upstanding teenage assassin with a fascinating family history. So long as you're not squeamish, that is.
Interesting.
How's it going?
I would say you're chill, but at the same time, I trust you the least out of anyone here. And there's a girl wearing a tomato on her head. Yugamu Omagake.
You're an assassin?
Yeah, it's the family business. I was groomed for it. Well, not groomed so much as, you know, experimented on.
Oh no.
What? What did they do to you?
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan
thank
of the work
God.
my family and I do. We don't know the people we kill. It's so impersonal.
You want to take them out to a nice dinner before you kill them? Is that what you're saying?
I can't stand staining my hands with meaningless kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as much.
Yeah, oh. Guys, I think we found the actual psychopath.
What?
I agree, what?
Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level. The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill who until that final, passionate moment. Killing without love just leaves me empty.
Interesting.
And everyone's unique, you know?
Why should their deaths be any different?
Uh-huh.
Right now, I have so many ideas about how I could kill you.
Oh my God.
Poisoning? Suffocation? Which one would bring out the best?
Oh
in
my
you?
God. I can't help but like the emo guy. Or the assassin man.
This is why I love meeting new people. Just for the record, though, this is purely hypothetical. I never go that far with someone I just met.
I'll only kill you on the third date. Alright, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Now that I've talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I'd want to mess with. Or maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. Not style many people could pull off.
Next up, sporting the rather eccentric headgear, is Miss Kurara Osuzuki. She's the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy
interesting
and
then.
influential families.
Bow your head, peasant.
Yes, ma'am.
What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out what that thing you're wearing is.
That's a fucking overgrown tomato if I ever saw it.
You're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you? Know your place, scum! Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions! Slit your throat! And repent for your hubris in hell!
Okay, I might need to write some of these down. Dang, those are good. Where did all that venom come from? Do wealthy people really hate regular folks this much?
That about does it for our merry band. Well, actually, we do have one other member, but she appears to be outside school grounds at present.
What's her name?
She goes out exploring those ruins pretty much every chance she gets. Such a little go-getter. A real cutie, too.
Ichizuhara.
And she's just as cute on the inside. By which I mean her personality, you know. I've never even seen what her guts look like. She's not that kind of girl.
It's definitely Shizuhara.
Now that we've all introduced ourselves, perhaps you could tell us your name.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you all. I'm Takumi Sumino.
Who cares what your name is? Tell me your slave number, then maybe I'll remember it.
Can't I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
Honestly,
And
fair
you
snapback.
came here from Last Defense Academy?
Yes, that's right.
So I imagine there's gonna be at least, just judging by how big like the Monopoly map was, at least 2 other schools?
Splendid! Splendid! Fellow students are always welcome here.
Yippee! A new home with a working fridge. Let's go!
Why exactly did you make this journey? Is there some trouble at the main campus? I must admit, I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sire stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges. Was your communication equipment damaged in your most recent battle, perhaps?
No. He doesn't know what happened to Sire. Looks like we'll have to break it to him. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, little gremlin.
Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. Oh. But before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open, and a bright, cheery voice cut across me.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Oh, that's not a voice. Never mind, that's Karuwa, isn't it? Huh? When I heard it, my whole body tensed up and my heart started beating. It's definitely Karuwa. I knew that voice. Up until recently, I used to hear it practically every day. But it couldn't be, could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw who had just walked in, my heart beat even faster. So fast I thought it might burst out of my chest. Yeah!
I hope I didn't
It
make
is
you worry.
Karuwa! Sorry. Aw.
Of course course we worried. How
Oh,
many
wait.
times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort?
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small. I haven't given up on Moko yet. She's got to be out there somewhere.
Moko? That's a new name.
Ah, it's you! Wow, you're finally awake.
Oh.
Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to seem like you'd never come around.
I don't think she has her memories anymore.
Mr. Sumino? Something the matter?
Karuha. Karuha, you're all right? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
She doesn't remember.
What do you mean? What's the problem? I'm just so happy to see you, Karuha.
Her memories are gone.
And why do you keep calling me Karua? I have no idea who that is.
Huh?
I think you've got me confused for someone else. I'm not this Karua person you keep talking about. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
Huh. Okay. Naozumi Kirifuji. Did I make a mistake? Can't be right. You look exactly like her. Your hairstyle's a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karuha. Now stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just... Or I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out. The next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed right... Stand down, said Takumi. Be forewarned, my holy Jumanji sword is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I am not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence, I ask thee, holy Jumanji sword, is this young man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? Oh, he totally does. The wickedest. Haven't we met someone before? Oldest pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters in cheap suits suckering tons of hapless victims that way. And let's not forget the impropriety of touching girl without her consent. Why would he do that if not stain Izumi's fair hand with his own fluids? What kind of fluids? The indecent kind. Trust me, Kyoshka. You'll be doing the world a favor by severing this oaf's head from his body. Yeah, that's quite enough. There will be no beheadings here today. Mr. Sumino, I must really insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. She's a member of this unit. None of us have even heard of this Karuha you speak of. You've got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accept that. I was wrong? You're not... They're all saying this girl isn't Karuha. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How is that possible? They're completely identical. What is going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now? I can't believe it. I won't. That is... Mr. Sumino, no means no. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up. Or worse. I need to be smart about this.
Hey!
Sorry, I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. I'm still a little out of it from whatever knocked me out. And you look so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, you after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay, you just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. Oh, you shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nazumi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of all the time. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Karara. Including me, apparently. If you forgive him, Lady Nazumi, then the Holy Jumanji sword need not spill blood today. A true warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. With a flourish, Yoshika finally sheathed her sword, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Sheesh, why is she carrying a katana around anyway?
Oh.
Yeah, the girls here can be kinda intense. You gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked, and suddenly everyone's all off with his head. What kind of degenerate wanders around a public space in the buff? Oh, you have a shame. You were letting it all hang out. Twas a sight I'll never forget. Let's change the subject, shall we? Mr. Samino, I think it's time you told us what you were doing here. What happened over at Last Defense Academy? Ah, right. I almost forgot. I pulled myself together and told everyone what we'd been through in the last few weeks. About Syria being dismembered and hidden in the ruins, about Haruko taking over as leader and then going missing, about us being drugged and losing all our food. And finally about how we'd gone to search for new supplies, only to be caught in a storm, and how I'd gotten knocked out at some point. That just about covered everything. Wow, man, that's heavy. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on the side. You know, like Yoshika. Useless. Together with the Holy Jumanji sword, I'm the finest swordsman in all the land. Has it been hard for you all this time? Well, you know, we made it work somehow. The way she acted when I was concerned, facial expression, tone of voice, they're all just as I remembered them. I could try telling myself Kara and Nozomi are different people. With all the similarities, my brain would never accept it. Yo, you even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses? Just how dense can you possibly be? Wake up, babe, another new reaction image just dropped.
Ah.
Good grief. I think all this information's been too much for Nigo. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap metal. Or do you want to take a one-way trip down to the recycling center? After a merciless barrage of whacks on the head by Karara, Nigo finally seemed to regain his senses. The Honorable Cyrie? Killed? Dismembered? No! How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation we can think of, anyway. If they're stealth units or anything like the ninja of yore, winning this war will be even harder than we anticipated. I think I like this voice for her. I'm gonna go with this. The Holy Jumanji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No. Cyrie, my honorable Cyrie, how could this be? And you, quit your blubbering, or I'll crack your head open and restore you to factory settings. Anyway, now that I've told you how things stand on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. Wrong person. Is something wrong? No, sorry, it's nothing. Her voice and her expressions are just as I remember. Nothing's different is her hair. She has to be Kara. What's going on here? I could talk to everyone, but let's talk to the actual grieving gremlin. First of all, the school is called Second to Last Defense Academy, right? Do you have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Yes, in a sense. We have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one at your Last Defense Academy. Those brave young people had just been tasked with keeping its contents safe from... How does it go? Ah, yes. The vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well. And what's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. World death? What's that? I beg your pardon? You don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Cyrie told you? This is the first I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh dear, now I put my foot in it. If the Honorable Cyrie didn't see fit to share this information to you, what right have I to contradict him? To get out of me with such underhanded tactics, have you no honor, sir?
Hey!
You mentioned it first. Oh, foo. The Honorable Cyrie would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior specs. But that's the last you'll hear from me. I'll not fall for your tricks again.
Ah.
You may have the authority to tell me now that Cyrie is gone, right? What's the problem? No. It doesn't work that way. Superior officer orders must be obeyed unless explicitly rescinded. Guess that's all I'm getting. World death. It sounds nasty. What is it? Some kind of natural disaster or the name of an organization? Maybe. And whatever's in the defense room is the key to defeating it. Or them. I have no idea what it could be. But if there's one here too, why do they only have 4 people protecting it? If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? Have you been fighting invaders with just 4 of you? There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. Sacrificed? At our school, we can't die in battle. Isn't it the same here? Oh no, we have Revive-O-Matic and Corpse Recovery drones too. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't the issue. This one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. The invaders take prisoners? She was too far away from the drones or the Revive-O-Matic to be of use. By now they've probably... Don't say it. Moko is alive. She has to be. Moko? Yeah, that was her name. Moko Mojiro. A most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which he means to say she has a disgustingly positive attitude. She never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, school would have fallen into the invaders by now. We all owe her our lives. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we're like the 47 Ronin without Oishi. I told you, she's not dead. She's still out there. Somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily, so I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out of whatever invader prison they've taken her to. So, in answer to your earlier question, yes, it's just the 4 of us. 4 of them defending the school now. Seems kinda small. We started with 10 people at our school. Ah, yes, there's a reason for that. You see, the difference between your schools and ours is... Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking confidential information, you cunning trickster, you. Seriously, all I did was ask a question. We may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who are still a little green around the battlefield, yes? Yeah, that's true. Even I'm not used to it yet. They're elite fighters? Even her? Karuha, a seasoned fighter at home on the battlefield. I don't see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozumi really is different person. Thank you. There are other differences between last and second to last Defense Academy as well. For instance, we don't have any undying flames here. What? So there's no wall of fire? Alas, no. The thing generating the flame is... Ah, get another close one. You'll get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel. Wait, so you're making the flames? You could have told us that earlier. How many times are we gonna do this? Anyway, because our weaker defenses, the enemy attacks here are much fiercer, but everyone's done a spiffing job of fighting them off. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. You sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused? Brought here and forced to fight? Sure, a little. But it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Our mission? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us above all others to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we'd give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. Missions, responsibilities, there's lots of serious stuff going on here. The Karo I know would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. Save the inspirational speeches, Nozumi. We've been through all this before. This is just a textbook case of noblesse oblige. As one who stands at the peak of society's upper echelons, it's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course, sorry for getting carried away. Nay, your speeches are a delight, Lady Nozumi. They never fail to fill me with determination. Same. We're all on the fence when we first arrived, but you soon had us rallying round to fight the good fight and whatnot. That, and you convinced me it'd be a good experience for my future hits. Wow, it sounds like the debate on whether or not to participate went in a totally different direction over here. And all because of Nozumi. No one at our academy has ever tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility, or anything like that. We only concentrated on our unreasonable belt. I'm amazed she was able to put on such a positive spin on it. Huh? Is something wrong? No, sorry. It was nothing. She and Karo look and sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. Still, doesn't explain the similarities, though.
Huh?
So, what are you gonna do now, Takumi? Huh? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the bath or anything like that. I don't know where he gets such an idea. Prideful and proud, hell yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna sneak peek at your body, I'd want it to be a lot more exposed than that, you feel me? Nothing about what he says makes me want to stay. Naturally, it would be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. We have a plan in place, and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? How are you gonna do that? You mean I can get back to Last Defense Academy from here? Yes, indeed. By using a certain transport method, we can be there in less than a day. What transport method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. I've made it so it can use instant transmission. We have a special model parked in our garage. What, like an actual bus? Why do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for us all to travel further afield for special missions and the like. Yeah, that was meant to be a classified information. I can't say anything around you, can I? I mean, better that you fill me in now. I'm just going to ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be home soon. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now. I'm worried about the others, of course, but this will mean leaving her too. We can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? Oh, right. Thanks, that'd be a big help. Isn't that taking hospitality too far? Why should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this funny Page's reject and his goofball friends? That's rich coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts will be for naught. What does that mean exactly? Can you actually speak to me? Losing the honorable Sierra will be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll need completely overhaul our strategy going forward. I mean, Sierra was the one in charge of everything before? I guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's just not going to answer. When are we going to leave? Right now? No, I think it's a little late in the day for that. We'll need time to get the supply packages together too. Let's set our departure time for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Smino? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Hopefully, I'll be able to talk with Nezumi some more before then. I need to be sure about whether she's really Karuo or not. I won't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Karuo again, and now... Hey, peasant! Take those filthy eyes of yours off Nezumi. I see the way you're looking at her. The way your gaze roams up and down her legs is painfully transparent. You're already fantasizing about all the indecent things you want to do to her, aren't you? Pervert, degenerate, archmage of her morality. What? No, of course not. You better lock your door tonight, Nezumi. You want this lech casting his splooge spell on you. I can stand guard for you. I'll cleft this miscreant in twain at the first sight of you. First I have trouble. Oh, I think this stinks.
Oh.
Don't sweat it, man. You know how girl loves threats of violence. How about you come grab a bite with me tonight? Maybe after you come back to my room. And I'll demonstrate some of my favorite torch. I mean, give you a relaxing massage. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Hey!
I think I'll pass. If I couldn't talk to Nezumi, I wanted to be alone. I took some food back to the room that had been assigned to me and ate it there. Well, no matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there's only one thing on my mind. Nezumi. I mean, I see what you mean, but the hairstyle is different. It's like her hair was put up, right? Yeah, it's in braids. That is really the only difference, though, that I can see. The resemblance was uncanny. She and Karuo could be twins. No, it went even beyond that. Apart from the hairstyle, their appearance, speech, and body language were exactly the same. It couldn't be a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world wouldn't convince me otherwise. Then again, Nezumi, so calm and stoic, Karuo would probably be freaking out if she were here right now. If she really were Karuo, why would she hide it from me? What if she has amnesia? Could that be why she doesn't know me? Yeah, I can't let it end like this. I can't just leave without finding the truth. I've been sitting on the bed, but I got up now. It was time for action. I have to clear this up, or I'll always have it hanging over me. I have to talk to her. Or alone. If I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, so be it. I always come back with a revive Medicaid. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what Nezumi has to say. I think we will save that for next time. First up, I want to read these new report cards we got. Bakamaru, I'm guessing it's all going to be in the same place, right? Tsubasa, Gaku, Ima, Kana, Shoma. Yes, it does show us. Nezumi. Height 5'7", weighs 50 kilograms. Libra sign, likes rolled eggs and dislikes hospitals? What the? Okay, I'm gonna do a quick Google search. What the hell is a rolled egg? Out of pure curiosity. Actually, I will take that back. The picture I am looking at looks delicious. Apparently it's called Gyerin Mari. Ooh, it's a rolled omelet. Okay, I take it back. This looks delicious. Understandable. Okay, she does have preferred items. Karara Osuzuki. Height 5'3", weighs 46 kilograms. Born on October 10th. Libra sign. Likes world domination, dislikes peonies, roses, you hate flowers, gotcha. Kyoshika Makadori. 5'4", how many kilos? 48 kilos. November 11th birthday. Scorpio sign. Likes training montages. Series that canceled way too soon. Relatable. That's fucking relatable if I ever read it. Yugamu Omagake. 5'5", more 52 kilograms, born on January 31st. Aquarius likes Horumonayaki. I cannot read. Horumonayaki. Dislikes Loveless X, and that's everyone, right? Yeah. Alright, well, I must say, I like this interesting new cast characters, but it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing much of them soon. Sounds like we're either going to die trying to talk to Nazumi, or we are going to get cut in half. Both are not good options. But you know what, guys? We will save more for next time. Tomorrow, we're probably going to be playing some more Dead by Daylight, let's be honest here. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. I wasn't expecting a second academy, but now I'm just anticipating, what if there's a third? What if there's a fourth academy that we don't know about yet? I'm just thinking too much in my head. We got hit over the head. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else other than just wondering how this school varies onward from our own. I kind of want to see all the different classrooms and stuff, but I don't think that's going to be an option given the current circumstances. Maybe later on we'll get to explore the second to last Defense Academy. Yeah, this has been pretty fun. Allow me to say thank you for joining me again, everybody. I'm Sanguine, the Vampire Queen, and I hope you guys have a fantastic night now. See you tomorrow, my friends. Bye-bye.